It's going down, 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 down. Yeah, I just got a notification.
Do you realize that everything that happens today, I'm gonna be like, it's because of the election.
Right, you're about streaming
It's because
again.
of the election.
We are?
Yep.
Wow, you
was
kept
very
it there.
short. It was very short.
It's about the election.
So you meet this chick online, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, let's me and you hook up. And she's like, I'm going to take you to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tie you up.
Tie you up
I'm going to do naughty things to you
at the beach.
at the beach.
You been watching me?
So
Stupid.
a Florida woman and her boyfriend are accused of attacking a man with a hatchet after the woman told him she
Oh,
would
God.
have tie him up and have sex with him on a beach. Wayne Streeter, 24 of Ormond Beach, and Alana Cagle, 18 of Daytona Beach, were arrested and charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, online court records show. The bizarre situation came to authorities' attention on Saturday, October 30th at 8:34 p.m. when a Volusia County Sheriff deputy was flagged down by a frantic man with no shirt on who was yelling at cars in the Ormond by the Sea, according to the arrest affidavit. The man, who was bleeding heavily from the right leg and other parts of his body, said that he had been jumped on the beach by two people, later identified as Streeter and Cagle. The victim told the deputy that he agreed to come to the beach with Cagle so that she could tie him up on the beach and have sex with him. He said Cagle picked him up in her Subaru between 6 and 7 p.m. that night and drove him to the Bicentennial Park on the Ocean Shore Boulevard, where they walked through an access area to the beach. When they were at the beach, the victim said he started getting odd vibes from Cagle because she was sitting about 5 feet away from him. Cagle began tying his legs together with a yellow rope she brought with her. Still feeling odd, the victim said no, and then we're not going to do this. At that moment, the victim said he saw a man wearing a black clothing walking towards him and Cagle in the dark. The victim started to untie the rope, but Cagle jumped on his legs, fighting her off. The victim tried to run away, but the male, later identified as Streeter, tackled him and began to choke him, according to an affidavit. Observed with what appeared to be a hatchet, Cagle jumped in and began striking the victim all over his body. The victim was rushed to a local hospital, suffering from small cuts on his left shin and kneecap, long cuts to his abdomen, and deep cuts to his right knee, shin, and upper part of his back. Streeter told the deputy that he and Cagle and her boyfriend and girlfriend had drove to the beach by themselves. Streeter said he started to punch the victim after he observed the victim push Cagle down, but did not know how she was pushed, according to the affidavit. Both were arrested the night and released the next day after posting a $5,000 bond. It's unclear whether or not they have retained attorneys.
What the hell? What kind of weird ass date is this?
He's still smiling about it in his little picture.
Yeah,
here.
he's like, I just took a hatchet.
He's
to
like,
the beard."
I just got caught doing this.
So was she actually like having sex with the guy?
She's a hoe, she's a hoe. So
They didn't rob him or anything? Like they just wanted to just chop him up?
What if she was an online call girl? She can't admit that.
Right.
Well, that's the pimp.
Right.
He can't admit that.
Right.
And he can't admit that he called a hoe online because that's solicitation.
Right.
He's like trying to just take it because they on the beach. He's like, yeah, let's go to the beach. You can tie me up. And then he gets there.
Tie me up.
Right. And then he's like, I'm gonna get it for free.
I'm gonna take this.
Right. And then that dude had to come in and do his thing. There's a lot of possible things here, but we'll
It
see how
seems
it
like
goes.
it all escalated when he realized something was wrong and tried to start running away. At that point is when things went crazy.
So he owed him money
Yeah.
for his good time. And it turned into
What
not
do you
a
do
good
when you
time.
run over somebody at a car wash?
In a car wash?
Yeah, what do you do when you run over somebody at a car wash?
Run.
No.
No.
You clean your car, you got evidence on it, then you run. A Utah man was killed in a hit-and-run accident, and the driver who hit him washed his car in a nearby car wash before fleeing the scene. According to the series of press releases from the police department located in Salt Lake City, a man identified as 21-year-old Christian Hernandez Palma hit 63-year-old Sterling Kelso as he was cleaning the car wash parking lot around 5 p.m. local time. Kelso was pronounced dead at the scene, and police said Palma fled the scene prior to officers' arrival. According to the police, Kelso was not an employee at the car wash. It's unclear why he was cleaning the parking lot. Local news outlets reported that security footage of the incident shows a gray Lexus pulling into the car wash when the driver struck a pedestrian who was on the ground cleaning the area. The outlet added that Palma told police that he then pulled into a bay, began washing his car just feet away from Kelso's body. He was scared and didn't know what to do, Palma told police. A bystander approached Palma to ask if he knew what happened, and Palma replied that he did not know. The affidavit obtained by KSL.com states that Palma also stopped to speak with a truck driver whose vehicle had a company logo printed on it. Police tracked down the business from the logo and found Palma's Lexus in the business parking lot. The car had damage to its bumper and undercarriage consisting with an auto versus pedestrian collision. Police said in an affidavit that Palma said it had a fake U.S. permanent resident ID and no driver's license. Speaking with Fox News, Kelso's daughter Misty confirmed that her father was the victim of the accident and opened up about his personality. I just talked to him last night. She told me he loves Eagles. He's an Eagle man. He loves anything with Eagles. He collects anything with Eagles. He's going to be flying with the Eagles. Old Gun Police said that in a press release that Palma has been booked into the county jail on several charges, including felony hit and run and leaving the scene of an accident, driving without a license, and failure to maintain a safe and proper lookout. You had a illegal permanent resident ID and no driver's license. The man is going to be deported.
And he was driving a Lexus?
Right.
What? Okay. All right.
Right. What kind of Lexus?
I got questions.
Isn't it crazy that you can say it was a Lexus, but we don't know what kind of Lexus it was,
Tell
right?
us what kind of class, please.
It could be, right.
And the year.
That's a 1997 Lexus.
Right, with no license.
I kept it clean, though. I kept it real clean.
Good as new.
Right.
Barely
About
used.
900 tools in the back, I bet.
Only has 10,000 miles because it already ran around the odometer. And it's starting again.
Right.
That's my favorite
I had a
trick
rich
in
friend who
my-
had a Lexus. He treated it like it was a Datsun.
Really?
And I was like, dude, you know this car's brand new, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, bro, there's more trash in this car than one car could ever have. He's like, yeah, I'll get another one when it's too dirty.
All right.
That sounds like somebody I know.
I know
Yeah.
yourself. That's why I said it out
Betty
loud.
tries to pull that.
Why? I'm trying to deflect here. Stop
South
pointing it back
Carolina
at me.
executes inmate Richard Moore despite pleas from the jurors, the judge, and others to spare his life. South Carolina has carried out execution of death row inmate Richard Moore for his 1999 murder of a convenience store clerk, despite calls for clemency from some of his trial's former jurors, the judge from his original trial, pastors, a former state prison director, and members of his family. On Friday, November 1st, Moore, 59, was executed by lethal injection and declared dead at 6:24 p.m. local time. Moore's execution took place 23 years after he was convicted of killing clerk James Mahoney. Per the Associated Press, Moore entered the store unarmed, took a gun that the victim pointed at him, and fatally shot him in the chest when Mahoney shot him in the arm. The fatal the fatal shooting took place at Nikki's Speedy Mart in Spartanburg County. Moore himself argued that he didn't intend to rob the location before the confrontation with Maloney. Per the Post, Republican Governor Henry McMaster decided not to grant clemency after Moore's lawyers asked him to reduce the sentence to life in prison without parole. Despite Moore's legal team citing a clean prison record and arguing it would be unjust to execute someone over an act that could be considered self-defense, McMaster, according to the AP, did not give a reason why he refused to grant clemency, but said he spoke with the victim's family and reviewed materials Moore's lawyers had provided. Per the Post in the Courier, which called for the South Carolina Attorney General's office, the victim was white and Moore's jury was made up of 7 white women, 4 white men and 1 Hispanic man. According to the AP, his lawyers argued that an execution would be unjust given Moore was just the last person in South Carolina's death row to be sentenced by jury that didn't include a black person and that 20% of the Spartanburg residents were black. The 3 former jurors wrote letters to McMaster asking him to change the sentence to life without parole, and did former state prison director, Moore's original trial judge, friends, pastors, and Moore's son and daughter. But it didn't happen, and he died.
So 23 years, like we had to feed him like a house cat and give him medical care when you were gonna put him down. That's a long time.
I agree.
That's a long
That's
time.
how I feel about death row.
Sorry.
But not a very popular opinion in the world.
Sorry, not so
How
sorry.
long do you get? It should be a time limit.
Yeah.
I sentence you to death in 365 days. That should give you plenty of time to get your appeals done.
Yeah.
And we'll move on with the rest of our lives. Have a nice life.
And that way you'll know in 3 months if you got your appeal granted or not. If you didn't, bye.
Right.
Done. That's what Wayne Wilson is doing right now. He's trying to appeal all kinds of stuff and just start crap. So that he could just extend all his death sentence.
I don't know if I'd rather die or live in prison the rest of my life.
I don't know.
It's kind of a toss-up.
He's kind of nuts. He thinks he thinks that he's
Right.
gonna come out. You know that. He thinks that people believe that he's not guilty. He really believes that. They keep playing phone calls from his stupid thing. I mean,
I love that you're our TikTok princess and
I
you let us
am.
know everything that's going on TikTok.
I do.
We kind of did it last hour, but we'll do it again this hour. How about this or that? You want to get in a little this or that on this Tuesday morning?
Sure.
All right. Live with someone or live alone?
Oh. If I'm not married, alone.
Agreed.
I don't like having roommates and all this other crap. No, go
Such
away.
that's age that teaches you that.
I don't like that.
Age and wisdom teaches
When
you
you were
that.
young and partying, it was a
Right.
cool thing.
Let's all live together,
Do
bro.
it.
We'll split a house. It'll be great.
We'll put 3 mattresses
Bro,
in the
I gotta
living
keep
room.
covering Sean's
Yeah.
in, man. He keeps saying he's gonna come in, but he's not gonna. I don't want to get kicked out. I'll cover it, man.
No thanks.
Hey, it's your turn to cover Sean's groceries,
There you
man.
go. There you go.
Right,
Who ate my Cheerios?
man.
No.
And right, live with. But then again, look, if you can live with her for 5, 6, 7 years,
Your tolerance level, you know. You know
makes
where you're
marriage
at.
a little easier. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
3-week vacation somewhere or a month off work, staycation at home. So you get a month off work, but you got to stay home, or you get 3-week vacation somewhere else.
But I can leave my house to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm in prison.
No.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I'm going with the 3 weeks because I have to leave for it to be true.
Right.
It's
It's
no
a
other
1 week
way.
difference.
There's no other way.
It's a 1 week difference. I'm taking a 3-week trip.
Yeah,
That's
stay
a
here.
whole-
People are still going to show up with stuff.
Right.
It's still going to happen.
I end up doing yard work and shit. No,
Yeah.
not happening. 3-week vacation.
Hey, I
I
know
do
you're
feel
off,
like
but I
staying
was
home
thinking,
would be a catch up, like catching up on everything that I haven't done all year. Like,
That's
oh,
not
I
a
gotta clean
vacation.
my closet. Let me, I would end up doing like that kind of crazy stuff because I got nothing else to do. So yeah, I gotta leave.
You got to go to my house.
For what?
There's only 1 or 2 ways. You got to run or bicycle.
Run or bicycle? Bicycle. I ain't running nowhere. You crazy?
Yeah, bicycle.
Right. Me too. Man.
And Sean can pedal, and I'll sit in the
No.
little back.
No.
seat.
not
Tattoos
happening.
or piercings?
Tattoos or piercings? Where? That's my question.
That's mine too.
Like where?
That's mine too.
It's a toss-up for me. I've done both in my lifetime, so
Yeah.
You've been pierced?
yeah.
Where? Is that what you're gonna ask?
I don't notice that you have any holes in your face.
I don't anymore. I don't anymore. It was when I was a young drinker. And
It was when he had
seemed
hair.
like a good
What'd you
idea.
have?
His nipples.
I had one of my I had one of my nipples pierced back when I was
One?
in the military.
Didn't have the balls to
drinking.
do the second one?
No, at
He
the
got
time
an
it wasn't the thing.
infection.
It was at the time, where like your right ear pierced was cool as a kid, but not the left one.
Right.
You know, it was
I
that
think it
kinda
was left,
time.
but that's cool that you said
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
It was
I
left
don't
ear.
remember.
I
It was
remember
left ear, but we're cool.
which side
right
do
ear
I
was a
still
whole
have the
different
scar?
story, but now we get
which
it.
side?
Now we get it.
Nah, it's all special.
Right. Now I know why he's so fashionable and why he likes whipped creams on his drinks. I get it now.
Sean went and got his nipples pierced with a white shirt on, and then leaked.
We were out at a club and
In
it was
the
somebody's
club.
idea. And we'd already been well into drinking, and the place that we went to really didn't care and just did it anyway.
Is that your only piercing you ever got?
Not well, my ear and that.
Okay.
But they
Did
never
they have a
really-
chain to connect them?
No,
Or
of
just
course
checking?
not. That'd be a little bit ridiculous. We went back to the club not thinking about this, and about an hour later, people are looking at me like they're shocked, and they're like walking away from me. I looked down, and it looked like I'd been gunshot because it was blood down the whole side of my white shirt from this thing.
They had a
'cause
drunk
were
dude
drinking
do
to
his
the point it was just
Ah,
everywhere.
And here's the
do you have a
best part.
tattoo?
Everywhere. I have a tattoo.
Yeah, what's your tattoo?
He's got 2.
I've got 2. I've got a dolphin going around the world on my calf, and then on my back, my brother and I got the same tattoos of a patriot.
Did you get the dolphin going around the world when you had your right ear pierced?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you, bro. I love you. I love poking at you, bro. You know that. That's
And
what's
now
up.
he's got a permanently erect nipple.
Right.
Just one.
Yeah,
all the time.
that would never heal.
Just one.
That would never heal
Wow.
after it went out.
I'm not sure that's a bad thing.
It's like an antenna.
Well, I was in the military at the time and went through
I've-
fireman school, and it burned.
I'm
so it just
like
permanently scarred.
Like Sean, I've done it all. I've had 10 gauge in my ears and both of my eyebrows pierced. I had a labret piercing.
How did it heal?
I've had a
How do you heal the hole when you put those gauges
well, 10
in it?
isn't big.
Oh, okay.
10 isn't. I
Like the
mean,
ones
it's
that
big.
stretch out the
I don't know
big
about
loop?
those. 10 is like a thicker. Mine's like 10 is like a pen, like
Oh,
a
okay,
ballpoint
that's
pen.
not too bad. Okay.
And
I have earrings
so I
very well.
rocked these 10s
Mm-hmm.
and had my ear pierced. I had a diamond in my labret. I got my tongue pierced in 1997,
Oh my
That was when I did my-
goodness.
maybe
That was-
96.
that was the
Because
same year.
no one was doing it.
I was still in middle school.
And I did it on the radio, and then I would go on the radio in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I would run it like across my teeth on the mic, and I got my.
Oh,
tongue
did you do that
pierced.
sucky thing that people used to go to?
Yeah,
Lincoln.
right. But back then,
That was the
it was
thing.
erotic, and it was the thing,
Is that what it meant?
and then it became. I have a speech impediment from this,
Yes.
and this has got to come out.
And then it.
So
I hated-
tattoos for me. I'm not into piercings. I don't like piercings. I've had them all.
Been there, done that.
I
over it.
like tattoos and would get another tattoo and probably would
Yeah.
continue getting tattoos until I was bored.
I want to get my nose pierced, but Sean says it's not a good idea.
No. Where?
Like just right here,
All
a
right.
little one.
Do never get a bull.
Oh no. No, I want a little girly, like little doop that you can't even tell it's there. That's what I want.
Onion rings or French fries?
Oh, it depends on the day. I'm gonna go today. I feel like French fries.
I'm gonna go French fries most of the time. Every once in a blue moon, I get the onion rings.
The only
craving.
time an onion ring is good is when it's hot and it just came out. Like if you do like a Uber Eats or whatever, it's garbage. Garbage. Don't want it.
I don't. You can't get French fries or onion rings on Uber Eats that are any
No,
good.
it's gross.
No.
But now that you guys turned me on to that air fryer, it changes everything. I throw everything in there now.
The air fryer changes your to-go food. Like you can get to-go food.
Everything.
Right.
The other day I had chicken wings and they were kind of like, eh.
You want me to really change your life a
threw
little
them in
bit?
there. They were great.
What do you fry your food in?
Oil.
This is gonna change your life. Sorry.
Like vegetable oil, corn oil. I don't know.
Beef
Oh,
tallow.
to fry?
Yes.
Like the grease of of a cow?
Yeah, beef tallow.
Really? But it's
You're-
better than
you're-
the pork lard?
Beef tallow.
Okay. I'll try it. I mean, I'm not
Not
don't threaten
cheap.
me with a good
Not
time.
cheap. Not cheap by any means.
But it's
just so
good.
you know, but it's good. And I fried chicken in it last night. And here's the deal: when you first
There's
Conway
a brand called Fat Works. That's said it
so
all.
he put me. Conway turned me on to this. It's like there's like health benefits to this, right? And it's very organic for you to eat. Way better for you than processed vegetable oil. And
My ears started ringing already. Like, what kind of fat lard is this?
so, so when you first start heating it
Uh-huh.
up, you're gonna go.
It smells bad.
It's got a no. It's not bad. It smells different than you
Like
normally
gamey?
used to. Like I'm not sure, but as soon as you drop something in it, that's gone.
It doesn't taste like the.
No, not at all. Hell no. We made fried chicken last night,
It didn't taste like how.
and Finn was like, "I like this chicken," and he's a chicken nugget process dude, and he was digging it. Now he likes my other
Really?
nuggets. Now I'm gonna make I make like a spicy nugget in it, and I'm gonna make it in that. But this stuff is good. I like it. I'm a fan.
There's a 50-pound box.
We bought something. It cost us $50 for the tub that we bought off of Amazon.
$179. You can get 50 pounds.
50
of,
pounds. Oh, here's
lard?
Wagyu beef tallow.
Oh, that's the massaged one.
Ooh.
So Sarah was telling me some lady is making all kinds of stuff with this stuff. Like she's making like face creams and all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Right.
No way. Okay, I might need to look into this. I'm cool about it. I'm not like
Right. I turned you on with the
Tied.
cheese thing.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, this is going to be your hot new deal. I like it. I wasn't sure. So for me, they were, sometimes they buy into stuff. Like, did you,
oh, there's the bucket right
have
there.
have you ever taken some liquid to get the parasites out of your body?
Excuse me?
You know that you have parasites in your body?
No.
Yeah. And you don't know that because
You're gonna make me itchy. Every time I think
so you
about
don't know
bugs,
it.
I start
but-
getting itchy.
Right. So they make a liquid that you can take
Oh God.
that will get rid of the parasites in your
You
body.
poop them out?
Right, right.
I'm
Somebody knows
afraid.
about this. Somebody talk. So you buy a bottle of it. They got, I don't know if that looks like that's the capsules, but there's like drops. The drops thing that looks
You
like
poop out
what
a
it is.
worm and stuff?
Yeah, you poop out. How do you know about this?
Because well, that's what a parasite is. It's like a worm, right?
Right. So the Sarah, maybe I think, and Thea, I don't know, one of her friends, they got into this. They started doing this, and
You don't need
they
a
believe in
prescription?
it. I know. I don't do it. So
Oh, show me the picture. What's that?
no, you want to go look at the pictures. There's videos about it. You could legitimately go see it. So when they brought up the beef tallow, I was like, I don't know. And then I look
Yeah.
at it and I'm like, it looks like Crisco.
Yeah.
And then I fried in it, and I'm like, all right. And at first, and even Conway did the same thing I just told you. Look, be careful of the smell when you first see it.
That's what you poop out? Those worms? That's
Parasites in your
gross.
body. There's Do you know where I think a lot of it comes from? Have you ever looked at did you know what's on a strawberry?
No, I don't eat
You can't
fruit.
wash a strawberry good enough.
I've seen people pouring all kinds of stuff, and then like
Right.
these little things are popping out
Right.
of it.
You can't wash a strawberry good enough.
They live in the holes.
Right. So, but nevertheless, I don't care. Look, every time I talk about yeah.
Ew. Don't eat fruit. Eat donuts. This is gross.
Don't eat fruit, eat donuts.
Donuts will never do this to you.
Donuts would never do this to me.
They would never.
You know, when I was a
fill me
kid,
with worms like that.
growing up in Ohio, apple trees were a thing.
Yeah.
And you can eat
Yep.
apple off a tree, but you'd always have to cut it in half, make sure there's no worms in it.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, there was worms that would dig into these apples.
How
You'd
could
take
you
a
not
big
know
bite
that?
and there'd be a worm in the core of the apple if you
Right.
you didn't cut it
You
in
didn't
half.
cut it
In
half.
my elementary school, the ABC wall had the apple with the worm in it.
Right.
And we, it's Florida. We don't grow apples, but I knew
Right.
they had worms in them.
There's
not-
a reason they show that picture is people don't realize it no more.
Gross. Katie says parasite cleanse. So I guess
Right, she knows all
familiar.
about it.
Yeah.
Sarah's into this too. She also is the same type of person. She believes in it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that Sarah turned me into. Like you ever heard of Sulfur and Silver?
Yeah.
Yes. Isn't that where people turn blue if they drink way too much of that? Though?
Welcome to TikTok.
I'm thinking we want to try it now. I'm interested in seeing if I turn blue.
So just so you know, I don't get sick. Sean, you probably don't get sick very often, do you?
No.
My
All right.
son
When
used
were
to
you in the
get
military?
like that.
93
Yeah,
to
all right, good deal.
98.
So in the 90s, there was a series of injections that military veterans got that were intense. I don't know for you personally, but when I went to basic, about 47 injections. And I don't get sick now because of that. But when I start to feel a little bit ill, because I do get sick, I'm not saying that it's impossible for me to get sick, but I get sick very rarely.
Yeah.
Sulfur and silver is the way I go. And we drop some silver and silver, like it just put like 2 droppers under your tongue, let it sit for a little while, and then swallow that. Follow that up with some of this other stuff I told you guys about, the little powder under. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The powder. That I sent that to you once before.
That's the one that you were talking about. That you swear cures everything before you
Right.
get sick.
It's so
forgot
Zicam
what you were
used to
telling me it was, but-
Zicam used to be that.
Yeah.
But then Zicam got sued for some reason, had to take zinc out of it. So Zicam doesn't have zinc anymore. That's what the ZI stood for. Like Zicam, it was basically zinc medicine, but they had to take the zinc out of it. So now they got some kind of zinc alternative. And it just doesn't work the same because zinc is your secret to not getting sick. When you start to feel yourself getting ill,
Yeah.
zinc will help you beat that instantly. Zinc is the secret. Silver and silver is one of my secrets, along with the powder. And I wish somebody knew the powder. I can't remember the powder.
I know you
But
told me, and
right,
then
it's a
Steve
flu
used to talk
remedy.
about
It's
all
a
the
flu
time.
remedy. Yeah, because I introduced it to him.
Yeah.
And you put 2 of these things on your tongue, and you're instantly better 12 hours later. It's unbelievable. I live by it. He might get sick today because it's election day. Should we have the day off?
It seems
We
like it.
should.
Should we get today off of work?
Just look up that for him. I think we should get the day off for work every day. Is that not a problem?
I don't know right now how I felt about that. Right. Jamie, good morning. Great to see you. All right, 8% of Americans are attending an election watch party. That's 8%.
Are you having anything tonight?
No.
Chicken wings or hot dogs or nothing?
Are you gonna come by? Cause I'll fry. Hey, listen, I'm always down. You ain't got to. Yeah, okay. For chicken wings and hot dogs, it is. Yeah, I'm having a viewing party tonight for the election. We're going to the break it down.
Let me go grab my bottle.
Right. I'll fire up the machine. Let's go.
That's the nice thing about living close. See, that's the lady that turned blue. That's the silver lady.
She drank too much.
I don't know. I think a lot sooner than it looks like I would have realized something was wrong.
No, but she...
Look at her. There's no way how you get that
She
far
was a
along and be
goddess.
like, oh, I don't know what's going
This
on.
cult believed that she was a goddess and stuff, and that's how she would drink that to cure herself. But she died.
Of silver
Not
poisoning.
being blue, but something. I think she had cancer or
Right.
something.
I don't like viewing parties because they don't change the channel like I do. So I don't do them.
Yeah, I get bored.
I mean, I'll do them at home, but I won't go to one. No, I have to see something else. Like I said, when I watch tonight, I'll go home, I'll get the work I need to get done and do the things I need to do. Get everything ready for my staff to go out and do their events today. And then I've got something I got to do. But at the same time, I will sit down and prepare what I do when I do it. Like I will go from channel to channel to channel. I want to hear everybody's take on it. I want to see who thinks. Here's the best thing I love is they do it every year. Somebody calls something, but too early.
Oh, yeah.
NBC2 is
And then
notorious
you gotta
at it
take
with
it
It's
back.
local
kind of the
races.
game of seeing who's going to do it.
NBC2 is notoriously doing it during local races. They
It'd be a
did it
good thing to
twice
have some
last
bets
election.
on.
Sarah wrote a word I can't read.
That's the stuff. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So that's the medicine, the powder medicine. Yeah, it's on there. Go Google it. You'll see it.
Senium.
But that is the medicine that you put under your tongue. I love my wife. I knew she'd come in and save the day on me on this one. And she must have heard us talking about the parasite drops too, because now she's involved.
This is her deal.
Well, there's all these new things like eating organic is. So I've come to this new thing in life, right? Where I just want to eat what I need to eat to survive. I want to eat for fuel. I don't want to eat for the enjoyment, and not because I'm worried about gaining weight. I'm worried about what it's doing to my insides now.
Yeah.
Like if this is where it goes. This is the cycle of life. In your 50s, you start worrying about all your insides, but you should have been worried about it in your 20s.
Yeah, because then it's kind of like it's already rotten.
Right. It's like hey, I need a new muffler. Oh, I need new brake pads. Oh, man, I need a new rear end. Like, it just happens like that.
Right. Like,
Right.
oh, your transmission blew. What would have fixed it? A $14 bottle of liquid.
Katie, I'm not available tonight. No, I will not be there tonight.
A $14 bottle. Can I put that in now? No, it's too late.
But
now
it
you
will
need
be
a new
going on
transmission.
tonight. I'm sitting Desi, who is amazing. And she's
I love Desi,
right,
by the way.
Right. Desi's a great person. I love her to death.
She is so sweet.
She's
and
hosting tonight.
big
And then I'll be
shout out
back
to
next
her.
Tuesday.
Big shout out to her. You had her working the photo booth for SJC. with-
She works everything for me. I got
She
her
was-
solidly working all week.
Everybody that I talked to was like, "Oh my god, that girl was just so nice and
She's
just
cool.
so pleasant, and she's just fun. She's a cool girl, very cool."
In the past, 21% of Americans say they've gotten into an argument over politics with a friend or family member within the past year. Another 9% have argued with a coworker.
Yes,
I don't argue about politics.
I don't anymore. I learned my lesson.
I don't think anybody comes up to me wanting to argue it.
No, because I lost friendships because I'm too sarcastic about it, and then I'm extreme about my responses because I know, like, I'm like, let's just all sound crazy, and so it's like, yeah, I've lost friendships over that. So that's why I made a commitment that I don't share anything like on my social media or anything like that because it's just not worth it.
15% of people say they regret how they voted in a previous election, and boomers and millennials are 2 generations more likely to have regrets.
I don't have any.
What are you Googling, Sean?
It's getting weird out there today.
It is. 15% of people say they regret. Oh, I'm sorry. An online poll asked people they'd be willing to sell their vote, and 34% said no.
Sell my vote for how much?
65% said yes, I guess, right? Right. How much?
How much is my vote worth?
Oh, I don't know, but they said they'd get at least $5,000 for it. 12% they do it for $1,000 to $5,000. Another 20% said they'd sell their vote for. They would said they'd sell their vote for any amount. Yeah, well, how much? $100? Yeah, I got you.
Really? I mean, 5,000 I'll consider. I'll be like, whatever. I don't know. And then I'll even vote for Sean.
5,000 a
Give
vote.
me 10. So you give me 10, you get 2 votes.
I feel like they're doing this one way or another. I really do. I feel like there's some way they're doing this.
That
buying
they're
some
selling
votes. Buying some votes. I mean, the money they raise for a presidential campaign, they could buy as many votes as they could buy. They give every American $100.
Kamal already, they were saying yesterday that she made over $1 billion in donations. $1 billion. That is so much freaking money.
Right. What's that tell you?
What
All
the
right.
freak?
What the heck? How is this?
Well, this is what you should be worried of. And this is what everyone that is a Republican should be worried about today. For someone to raise that much money, that
And you
would
represent
mean
the poor people, right?
that means big business is fully behind you.
Yeah.
Fully behind you.
There's no way that $5 a person. did
And
that. No way.
and if big business is behind you, I don't want to break anybody's hearts. Presidents is just mouthpiece. They just standing there. All right. Everybody in the Congress, they standing there. All these calls are made by donors and influencers and people that are big business who want shit done the right way. That's why gun rights is an issue. That's why medical care is an issue because of prescription drugs. That is why it's a big issue because these people donate millions and millions of dollars to have it go their way. And then these politicians have to go their way to continue receiving all those donations. And it's just a big evil slide. It just,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, that's the way it's been for 1 billion years. The difference is that a lot of people now know more about it. And they know more about PACs and how these politicians are limited by one way or not limited another
And
way.
lobbyists.
Right. And that's where we're at in this world. And it just is what it is. So you got to, it's, you know what it is? It's evolution. We're evolving. All right. And things are going to change. A good example is you can get an endorsement as a high school football player. That'd be unheard of 25 years ago.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what? No way. But now it's not. It's 25 years later. Things have changed. People have got their hands into things, and people know, and they know that they can. And here's the deal.
Now you could be a squirrel on TikTok with 5 million viewers. You know, like you
Right.
could literally be anything. Like Katie says that they do buy votes. Her grandmother used to get paid. Did that just make you shake a little bit?
Right. Because I already voted and didn't get paid, damn it.
I'm like, damn.
You did it for free, man.
Right.
What were you
Damn
doing?
it.
Imagine how much they give you for plasma. How much for a boat? And do I get movie tickets with that?
Well, you walk into a room, they're like, all right, we're looking at $1 now, $1, $5 now, $5 now, $6 now, $7 now, $8 now, $9 now, $10 now, $11 now, $12 now, $100 in the back, $100 now, I got $1,000 down, $1,000 now, $1,000 now, liquid due, I got $1,000 now, liquid due, down to $3. That's so great.
To the highest bidder.
Right.
They used to drive her to the polls too? Dang.
Oh yeah. I heard about that way
What?
back in
They
the
used-
day. They used to ride
Yes.
around and pick people up and drive them
They
to
did that
the
in
polls,
Miami.
and then while they were driving to the polls, they would pay them to.
And they would buy you lunch.
Yep.
They did that in Miami for people that
Yep.
couldn't drive. Yeah, but they wanted your vote.
Yeah, I know. I'm busy.
I mean, once you're old
to
enough,
s-
you
I'm-
probably don't care.
I'm going-
A nice day to a lunch and a ride
yeah,
is
I'm gonna
probably
die
a
before
great
the
thing.
next-
Thank you.
taxi.
Right. And they're not standing over your. Yeah, I voted. Yeah, I got you. What are you buying me? And how much you giving me? I got you.
I'll be dead before I have to
Who
pay
did you
taxes
vote for?
again.
Whoever you paid me to vote for.
I don't remember. Who were we voting
I don't
for?
even like my
Matter of
kids.
fact, you want to pay me for? I will take money for my vote,
Yeah.
but you can't go in with me.
Well, you can't.
You can't. You can't go in with me. And
Unless-
you can't check someone's voting log. It's
Right.
legit. It's impossible.
So tell me you're
They're not
85
even
sitting
the-
at home bored and somebody kicks you for a ride and a lunch. You tell them whatever they
Your
want to
voter
hear.
log is completely anonymous. You want to know how I found that out?
Of who you vote for?
Yes.
Okay, because I did check last night that just with your name and your birthday, you could check where you vote, when you voted, when you registered, and
But they do
all
not
that
know
stuff.
your votes. You want to know why?
Right.
I
But
know this now.
They only know your party.
They only know your party.
Yeah.
So when you walk into a room, you're given a ballot. That ballot has a code. On that code tells you what precinct you came from
Mm-hmm.
and what party you are. That's all that code is.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you vote and you scan it through. Now, you check in when you go in.
Yeah.
That's how they know you voted. Not when you scanned your vote. Once you checked in,
Oh, when they check
give
in
me your ID,
yeah.
and they scan it in that machine and make you sign something saying you are who you are,
Yeah.
right? That's when they registered you. Now you have voted,
So if you walked out and didn't put in your ballot, it doesn't matter.
right?
You're already
You couldn't
registered
go
that
back
you
and do it
voted.
again,
Oh, okay. So you got to get it right the first time.
right? You got to get it right the first time.
Okay.
So it's one of those things. Like, so that's it. All right. Does election day give you the blues?
No, not really.
Does the outcome give you the blues?
Yes.
It does.
Sometimes, yeah.
If the person you voted for doesn't win, does that give you a downside?
It concerns me. It concerns me because then you always think like the next day everything's gonna like blow up because that's what like you've been afraid of, and then nothing happens. But it just takes time for it to evolve to get worse or better. And
Election
it's just
day
weird.
for me is like Christmas.
Makes you
Because there's
excited?
all this build up. I get ready for it. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I want to be involved in it. I want to watch it. I want to see what I believe. I want to see the candidates and what they're doing and their reactions. It's the only flaw, in my own personal opinion, that Donald Trump has is his lack of being presidential.
Yeah.
And it turned a little bit after his first assassination attempt, but it went right back to the rhetoric. And I'm just I don't have time for this. I don't need you to tell me why Kamala's a bad president or going to be a bad president. You tell me why you're going to be a great president. Same with Kamala. I don't need you to tell me
Yeah.
that Trump's a fascist or whatever it is you want to tell me. I want you to tell me what you're going to do. And that's what she hasn't done that Trump has done. And that's why my vote is the way it is. And it could be easily changed, but not now. It's done.
Yeah. Well, I still got a few minutes, so like if anyone wants to give it a check, I'm gonna go.
But
over
if
there
you
at
get
10.
down and out, you need to watch a feel-good movie. I've got a list of feel-good movies down.
Oh, okay.
All right, you want the top 10?
Yes.
Or you just want them all?
I want them all. Start with the worst one.
All right. It's a Wonderful Life, number 20.
Boring.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Snore.
18, The Goonies.
The Goonies?
That's
Hey, you
You
guys!
guys!
The Goonies is a good one. Check. Give it.
Yeah.
Matilda.
Nah.
No. The Princess Diaries.
no.
No.
The Incredibles.
It's all right.
Hello, Mrs. Doubtfire here.
Oh, I like that one. I've seen it
Yeah.
a bunch of times. Yes.
Feel good movie. Here's a good one. I know you're all going to agree on this one. Up.
Yes.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Feel the
Kevin.
rhythm. Feel the flow. It's Bob time. Bobsled time. Let's go. Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Oh my god.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the flow.
I only saw it once and when they were sitting in the
Oh,
bathtub.
man. You dead, man.
Yeah. I only
Yeah,
seen it
man.
once.
What?
One time.
Watch Cool Runnings. Great movie. Jumanji.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good one. Beauty and the Beast from 1991.
Yes. Shut up, Sean.
Yeah.
You don't know what
Me
you're
neither.
talking about.
I'm out.
That's like our
Horrible.
love story, right?
The
there.
Blind Side.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it pisses me off.
That's the one with the kid, the
Right.
football
and the,
player.
yeah, and the parents that took advantage of them that are
Yeah.
now being sued later in life.
Did they take
Right.
advantage of him?
Of course
Right.
they did.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Took
like
all
that
his
in the
money.
movie at all.
Right. He's suing them. How to Train Your Dragon.
No.
It was all right. Not my
I know how to
favorite.
train my dragon. Don't worry about it.
That's a lizard. Stop.
Bueller. Bueller.
Anyone?
Anyone? Anyone Bueller?
It was cool in like the 80s
Bueller?
and 90s.
You don't like Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
In the 80s and 90s, it was cooler than what it is now.
Mulan.
No.
Number 5. Life is
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
box of chocolates. You never know.
That's
Why
a
is my
feel
Bill
good?
Clinton and Forrest Gump sound the same? Feel good. Forrest Gump.
That doesn't make me feel good. I feel bad for him the whole time.
It happens.
I feel bad for that.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Toy Story number 4.
Yes, I like Toy Story.
Ratatouille number 3.
Yeah, I liked Ratatouille.
No, that's boring.
It was a good
Number
kid show.
2. I'm Casey Kasem, and here's your number 2 feel-good movie of the day. Shrek
Yes.
from 2001.
Yes.
Right.
I love Shrek.
And number 1, your number 1 feel-good movie, Finding Nemo.
That's number one?
Finding Nemo.
No.
Right. I don't think so either. What do you think is your number 1 feel-good movie?
My number one feel-good movie would be...
I'm Casey Kasem, and here's her results.
Why do I want to keep saying this and it's not a feel good movie? Lost Boys. Why do I want to keep saying that?
Maybe that's your childhood movie.
It is.
It is. I saw Lost Boys like a million times.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite?
The weirdo guy with the blonde hair. But Michael was good. Michael.
Michael. What about I feel like if you I love your
Jawbreaker. Did you remember that one?
Jawbreaker.
Oh my god, that was like the creepiest movie. And it was,
That doesn't
Coyote
sound like
Ugly.
a feel-good movie.
Yeah, it was
Coyote
good.
Ugly, that's all right. That's Mean Girls. I don't
Mean
that's
Girls
a good
was funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
If
On Wednesdays we were pink.
what is a feel good movie that I'll sit down and be like, all right, this is gonna just warm my heart? Home Alone.
Big. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I like Home Alone. Even now, it's going to play 175 times between now and Christmas.
Yes,
but
it will.
It's between that and Fight Club for me.
You're so stupid.
Now, if there's two different types of movies I like to watch. The most motivating movie I'll ever watch, if I need to get motivated and get going, Any Given Sunday.
Jawbreaker was a good one. See,
That's a
Katie's
good one.
seen it.
Any Given Sunday. is a
Any
good one.
Given Sunday is what I tell any. If I, look, I'm the guy. So
Given Sunday.
I believe that any
Is that a
business that I've
football?
ever worked for, I could run.
Okay.
And I've felt that way my whole life. Military probably did that to me. I walk into somewhere and I'm like, yeah, I could run this place.
yeah.
In radio, it became very relevant after about 12 years that I knew how to do it right, and a lot of others had no effing clue.
I worked for a judge, and I feel I can judge everybody.
So what I would tell these bosses that would get their job and they've never been a boss before, but they would become my boss. Now, understand something that I have no problem admitting now after 35 years of radio.
Did they become your boss because
I
they had a
was
good
the
attitude?
hardest person to employ, but you would get the biggest reward with me. I could get you #1 ratings, but I was going to drive you insane.
You were going to pain in the ass.
Yes, I know that. But it was a part of the process.
Right.
And you either wanted to enjoy the process or you didn't.
Like,
And
I'm
some
worth it.
bosses were all cool with it. They'd let me quit and be like, you going to come back tomorrow?
I'm worth it as
And
a
I'd be like,
wife.
yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Go log it out. And so when I always meet a boss that's new and I felt like they needed to learn something, I'd be like, you ever seen Any Given Sunday? And they'd be like, no, why? You need to learn how to be a coach. This is the first movie you should watch. Because you have players. Listen, the greatest athletes of all time, you never find an athlete who's great. And I'm using athlete, but there's a lot of different places. But you never find a great athlete who was the perfect role model, the perfect employee, the model citizen in the locker room. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist. There may be 1 or 2 or a 3% ratio of those people,
Yeah.
right? But for the most part, they had off-field issues, but they were great players. They were prima donnas in the locker room, but they were great players. They had a very eccentric taste, but they were great players. These are all people that are a little bit off their rocker, but are great at their talent.
Yeah.
All right? Some doctors, a good example. You ever talk to a doctor and you go, well, that was the most boring conversation I've ever had in my life.
Right. The worst bedside manner I've ever seen.
Right. But nevertheless.
But they're like really good.
But right.
And then they'll cure you.
Right. If his last name is B-H-A-T, Bot, it's the greatest doctor you'll ever see in your life.
And when they see you and they say you're fat, like, don't take it the wrong way. Like, they're just going to
That-
say
right.
it that way. They're going to be like, you're fat.
Right. You're a little overweight. No shit, doc.
But I can cure this. This other thing you got going on
By the
here.
way, I would much rather my doctor be that person. Be like, hey, we need to talk about your diet and try to figure out how to, work on your cholesterol.
My
Hey, look,
God.
hey, fatty, stop eating the French fries. All right. I've given you enough laxatives to kill a normal person. Go ahead and stop eating French fries, you fat ass. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the problem with
I'll
everything
never
else you
eat them
got.
again. On the way home,
My doctor's kind of like that.
I'll never
I need to find a
forget
doctor.
when I went to my chiropractor and he goes, this
She
is
hurts my
not
feelings.
a back injury. This is a diet issue. Your
back?
So when you have a pain right here,
Yeah.
a lot of time it's your gallbladder.
And your back? And right in the middle by your shoulder blade?
right in the middle of your back, if your gallbladder is having an issue, your pain will be right up in your upper back area.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what did you have to eat? And I was like, I don't know, a couple double cheeseburgers there. You know, I mean, I legitimately lived off of double cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
And
Like your
and,
costume?
and he was like, yeah. He goes, you should probably stop eating those. And I was like, why? He goes, because I'm going to get rid of this because this has to do with your diet, and I can tense it up because it all builds up in there.
Yeah.
That's like a part of your body or something. He goes, I'll loosen it up. It's still going to be jacked up, but if you don't change your diet, it's going to come right back. And I was like, really?
So
and I
it's
was
like a ball of fat
so
and
he-
nastiness.
right.
And then they break it up for you.
I
And then
think
you
so.
keep
I don't know.
eating
I don't
it
know.
and
I'm not a doc. If I knew that, I would stop being a radio guy, and you would see me in my chiropractor's office.
You'd have the worst bedside manner.
But I would have the biggest fans when they would come into the room. Hey, listen, I got your blood work back.
What the fuck you doing?
When you talk about your cocaine use, or you just want to kind of bullshit that?
Are we going to just
Hey,
ignore that
I
too?
noticed on your end record that you said you don't do drugs, but cocaine and methamphetamine came up in your blood work. You want to explain how that happened?
Is that poppy seeds again?
But they won't bring that up. You know they won't bring that up.
They won't?
Not unless you address it. Even if you ask, if you have no reason for them to bring it up, they don't bring it up. They're not going to ask you why you got COVID. Now but then again, they have to run that exact test, so they're going to come back and be like, you came back positive for cocaine.
Right.
They're going to tell you that, but you have to ask for that test if you're going to your own personal doctor.
Really?
They're not going to know that. You go hell, they don't know that when they run your blood. You go give blood somewhere.
I don't like it when they give me a packet that has like 500 tests that are run, and then you go into your appointment and they're like 3 things they talk about, and I'm like, and what is all the other stuff? Like I see weird numbers all over the place. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. I'm like, what? What'd you test for?
Well,
What are
if you ever
looking
know
for?
you're in the emergency room, just stickers are about $700 a piece, and every time you see a chick pull a sticker, it's $700.
Oh yeah.
A sticker?
You know about
On
this,
your
right?
chart?
Oh yeah, that's the game, bro. Hey, I don't need that. I'll never forget when I got my first hernia operation. I've had 2 in my life, right? I got my first one. Got my bill. It was outlandish. So I said, "Can I get a detailed bill?"
Yeah.
And it said, "Recovery room blanket, $350."
Yeah.
What?
Now, first off, I don't have that blanket at home.
That's why I have my to-go blanket.
I don't have that blanket at home, so I paid $350 for a blanket I didn't have.
So when they tell you close,
And then you
want a
start going
blanket, you
down,
say no.
and it's like cup, $3. Like if you detail it down. So I went in the next time, and I was like,
Oh, now I'm glad I take
I
all
don't,
the gloves.
I don't need a blanket. They're like, what do you mean I don't need a blanket? I said, keep them stickers off my chart. All of them stickers. I don't want any of them stickers on my chart. Anything that you have to pull a sticker on and put it on my chart that I don't need to survive, I don't need it.
Right.
And I don't need a blanket. I don't need a pillow. Hell, I don't need this bed if it's a sticker. I'll stand right here. I'll be good.
I'll just stand here. Stand in the
Bitch,
corner.
I ain't even lying with you.
It's kind of
Oh
weird.
my-
The VA just texted me.
That's it. They're
Right when we're having
gonna
a
say,
conversation,
They
I'm gonna
just-
keep them and their
they just
stickers
peeled a
away
sticker.
from
They
me.
just peeled a sticker.
They just peeled a sticker right now.
Sean, you want to talk shit?
Right now,
There
stickers
it is.
are going.
Sticker on your chart, buddy.
you're like their favorite student. You have all the stickers.
Right.
Speaking out against us publicly, 3 stickers.
3 stickers.
By the way, radio is ripping people again. By the way, terrestrial radio is cutting people. iHeart's going through a massive cut.
Really?
Beasley's are
Oh,
going
I-
through cuts again. Odyssey's going through cuts again. And iHeart, I guess, cut is like happening over the next 48 hours, and it's going to be pretty intense. And they do this every year during the holidays, which is poor business, and it's the problem with our industry. And I was watching a post where all these people are like, it's like, you know how I know iHeart's going through a cut? Because I'm a victim. And then everyone gets on there and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. And then you'll see a couple of us that are like, do your own damn thing and F them. Right? And then this one guy goes, I hate iHeart. And I think the greatest thing about what I do is that I've created my own radio station that broadcasts on iHeartRadio, and I talk mad shit about them. And that's the truth. Like a lot, like they're not monitoring the content that goes across
No.
their
So you
app
can sit there
because
and bash
I bet
them
you
all day?
half of the people that listen to that are on iHeart know bash them a little bit. It's not right doing what you're doing right now.
No.
You can't let people go before the holidays. Once it's past Halloween, you're locked in, bitch. To me till January.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna make me struggle. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll never forget the time that the check before, the last check of the year, the one that comes right before Christmas,
Yeah.
they come to me and tell me I'm not getting because they have a 1099 they should have billed me for and they didn't, so they'll need to take that tax money now. And I was like, that wasn't the
What?
agreement. And they go, that's what we're doing.
Oh.
And that was the beginning of me leaving. Like that was the saying that I said, I have to get out of this business. It's not
Well,
working
wouldn't it
right.
just be your problem, like when you file
So
your
what
taxes?
happened is we made a bed deal. We made a bed deal with Sleep Number, not Sleep Number. Check that, Tempur-Pedic, and we made a deal. And the deal was they would give me a bed, and I would talk about them, and then they would 1099 me the cost of the bed. Tempur-Pedic would 1099 me at the end of the year for the cost of the bed, and I would file my taxes with it. Right. Well, that's not the way it went. As we got to the end of it, they said that the radio station had a 1099 me, and the way it works with them is they pay you on it, so they'll pay you for the $10,000 bed, take your taxes out of it, and then pay you whatever's left in your check. Well, that's a zero.
Yeah.
When you take the check, you take $10,000, add my measly $1,600 check on it, and then you take out taxes on $11,600. And then take back the 10 grand that you paid me on because you're not they don't give you the 10 grand, they take it back. So they pay you on it, tax it, then take you back. You're in the neg. So they didn't give me a last check, and I said, that's it. That'll be the last time I ever work in radio.
Wow.
And it was legitimately the last time I realized that this was not my future. The first time I ever realized this wasn't my future. And I realized that I needed to A, always work for myself, and B, make sure I do it for the right cause.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is this?
They're predicting margin of error, and they're showing
Both ways it could go.
what way Kamala would win, and then what way Trump would win by the same margins of error based on the current
Which
polls.
map looks more realistic to you?
The one with go to Georgia, go up. See, that's the state. It's all about Georgia. First off,
I don't understand why
He doesn't
couple are
win-
striped. You
Because
see that?
there's
They're
hard
striped.
Republican areas in a large Democrat state. So, like for example, like
there's probably a
Chicago.
key for it if you scroll down.
Like Chicago is very like Democrat, but then like the rest of the area around it is not. So
Yeah.
The,
a chart created by
Georgia, you got to
ABC
watch
News.
That's why
Georgia.
there's
You got to watch
stripes.
North Carolina. You're gonna have to watch Arizona because here they have him wearing Arizona. If you go up, they'll have Kamala win in Arizona.
yeah.
Yeah, so these are all the states you got to watch.
Yeah, Arizona and Georgia seem to be the real
Michigan's
key.
gonna you go down,
Pennsylvania.
he'll win Michigan. You go up, she,
Pennsylvania.
like Michigan and Wisconsin. These are all the sweet.
Pennsylvania.
This is you know what this is right here, MSN. This is what it looks like if the swing states go one way or the other way.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what it is.
Pretty much. It's ABC News'
It's weird.
It's like I
too.
loved. I watched NBC News the other day, and they were like, "This is the results of our NBC News poll."
Wouldn't it be shocking?
So wait a second, you polled your own viewers?
right
That's
that
so
are jaded towards that.
right that are jaded one way or the other. Like you
so
can't
polls
do
are
that.
nonsense.
Yeah, a poll needs to be like. And by the way, you know what I really can't wait for the end of the election for? To stop getting the text messages.
Oh my
Right,
God! Every
right.
day we want
Yeah,
to
I'm
poll
invited
you.
to Mar-a-Lago. Trump wants.
Who did you vote for?
Ron DeSantis
I
wants
gotta
to talk
call-
to you.
yeah, I gotta
I
call
voted for your
mine.
mom.
Yeah.
I gotta
She
call.
loves me the most.
Trump will be great again. Johnny Hooker says.
Trump will be great. Listen, first off, let me just say that Johnny's a great man, a very great man, and I love anybody with the last name Hooker. It says something about someone who says my name is Hooker. When he walks into a room, if he was married, he would say, "Hi, I'm Mr. and this is Mrs. Hooker," and people would look at her and go, "That's crazy," and it wouldn't matter, though, because Johnny's a great guy. Johnny, the tow truck driver in Lee County, Florida, down there doing his duty, voting for a great man. It's a great job. I love it. Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate your vote.
Hooker it up.
Hooker it up.
I love it.
A bolt of lightning killed a soccer player in Peru, and there's video of it
Oh no!
during the game.
Are they a grown up or a child?
A grown-up. A 39-year-old soccer player in Peru was killed instantly on Sunday when he got struck by lightning while walking across the field. The video is hard to watch. At least 8 other players who were near him also went down. Are you finding this video? That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
What are you
video?
researching? You're into the Navy videos? Hey, man, get
they
it.
shot a missile at an aircraft
Ooh.
carrier. Look at that. There's no way in heck that would ever
What,
get
that
that
just
close to an
happened?
aircraft carrier. I worked in aircraft carriers. They would blow that crap up.
And not
long
one plane
before-
on it.
Long before it came close.
Not one
like
plane
that.
on it.
I mean, for the Houthis to get that close to an aircraft carrier, no freaking way. No way. With a missile?
It's kind of crazy that all right, let's talk about this
no
picture.
planes on deck. No planes on deck.
No planes on deck. Not one wave on this side. And this video was caught in perfect angle of the.
Right.
Attack?
No
Was
way.
it an attack?
Wow, this is an amazingly staged picture. This picture's
Right.
fake.
I mean, that's what you would normally see right there. That's,
Right.
That's
This
a
is
common,
That's
an
what Sean
everyday.
lived on.
That's a fake. That's a fake picture.
This is what I lived on.
He lived on that for like what, 4 years?
How could they even get that picture?
This picture.
Unless they were running drone.
no, they
one
do
up top.
drones.
One up
Yeah,
top. One
they
up
have
top.
drones now.
But how could they get that picture? They got a drone going nonstop, circling.
It wouldn't be surprising, but to just conveniently get that picture and to have a missile hit that freaking close to this ship
And
no,
have your
no way.
have your zone have your
no way.
Don't you guys detect things before they even pretty much
I mean,
get
I can't
shot
even
out
imagine.
of the...
You know, 20 years ago was when I was in the military.
let's go
and we
watch
had
this
things
kid
like
get
a
struck by
Sea Whiz
lightning.
that would blow this stuff away.
let's watch
Lightning?
this kid get struck by lightning.
All right.
Peru soccer player struck by lightning.
It feels amazing outside, Jamie says. It did look kind of nice when I stepped out today. It's supposed to be rainy, no? But it's that nice. It feels like that fall weather for sure.
Go. There's a video of it. You're not doing. Wait. Here it is.
Warning contains...
All right, get this on the screen.
Might be distressing. Wait, what? Did everybody just die? No, they...
It's one of those weird videos. We'll let me max it out.
It's all right.
Let's
Better
bring it
go.
back here.
Nah,
and
they've
see
been
what
on.
we got here.
That's electricity flowing through their bodies. You see that again? There's electricity just flowing through their
Wow.
body. That's why you fall like that. They fall. It's like being tased.
Ooh. Yeah.
You go stiff, yeah? Oh,
They look like fainting goats. Like, you know, like they all just like... It's weird.
That's why we got the 5-mile lightning detectors in everybody's phone.
Right.
And one of them actually died.
Yeah, I'm sure
in
this
that.
is in Peru. They may not have that, but that's why we have it here.
Ooh, I mean, they literally go stiff in the air. You saw that, right?
It's like the fainting goats.
Yeah.
Is he one that dies?
They're not getting up fast.
There's
No,
one,
his
that
head
one in
moves.
the last one that fell down. He hasn't gotten up yet. So I'm gonna assume
Yeah, I wish they'd show us that everybody can wake up.
that
Man,
he's the
how
last
many
one.
are
this
Boom.
guy right here?
Yeah, he's the one that didn't get up.
No, he gets up.
8 kids. 8 kids.
These are kids? No, 39-year-old defender. He's 39 years old.
Okay,
These
well,
are
they're
adults.
tiny. They're tiny little people.
Well, it's on a
Well,
little
they're
screen.
Peru. They're not tall people in Peru.
Wow.
They were 22 minutes into the match when it got suspended because of weather. The players were walking off the field when it happened.
Yeah.
Wow. That makes you not want to be outside.
The team's goalie took a direct hit as well, but survived with serious burns. Several others were also hospitalized. Wow.
I'm afraid of lightning.
Me too.
I don't like just
Scared the hell out of me once.
Yeah.
Scared me to another level.
It
was
comes
crazy.
way too close, way too fast. I don't like any of it.
Man finds a sloth trying to drive a vehicle.
A what?
A sloth.
I want one of those.
A driver in Brazil was discovered that it's really like what it's really like to encounter a slowpoke behind the wheel. Antonio Luiz Lagia of Brazil was getting ready to go to the doctor's appointment earlier this month when he entered his garage and came across an unlikely guest hanging out on the steering wheel of his vehicle. A wild sloth, a 73-year-old resident of Ponta Negra neighborhood, took out his phone and documented the silly moment, which was gone viral on TikTok. In the past, the mammal can be seen dangling from the steering wheel while Laganga laughs and gives viewers an up-close look at the sloth shenanigans. According to his son Bruno, his father left the windows of his car open in the evening before the cool-off. The decision to ultimately left him with an uninvited new pal in the driver's seat. Even though the sloth ended up in a place it wasn't supposed to be, it was returned to its home. Since Laggy believed the sloth came from a nearby wooded area, he released the wild animal in the region. The doorman of his building stepped in to assist, returning the not-so-quick mammal to a location at the end of the street.
What was it in? You said it's
In
so
Brazil.
good. You said it's so good too. You said something Negra. Punta Negra.
I'm gonna find. Hold on. I don't know. Now I don't even see it. Hold on. I'm in the
Now, you
wrong story.
pronounced it really well. by
Oh,
the way.
Ponte Negra.
Ponte Negra, yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You did good.
I'm working better on my Spanglish because I'm hanging out with you more.
I see the evolution of your Spanish.
Brother granted court orders against sister who repeatedly entered his room. Two adult
God.
siblings in Singapore went to family court to obtain court orders against each other. The brother complained that his sister had been entering his room repeatedly over 8 years to clean it, while the sister allegedly that her brother had assaulted her. The court granted orders to both siblings, a personal protection order and a partial domestic exclusion order from the brother, excluding his sister from entering his bedroom, and a personal protection order from his sister against her brother. According to the judgment, this is lame as weird as shit. Like, come on now.
This is so stupid. So she would go in his room to clean his nasty mess, and now he's mad.
The judge rejected the sister's calls that she had to clean the room for hygiene. There was also no evidence of pests in his room of the house. The photos tendered by the sister showed a most messy house, and the judge, when asked if she was willing to stop and entering his room and given his discomfort, she replied, "No, because this unit belongs to my dad, not him."
Word. Word. This is stupid.
It is. I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I don't get? Man, well, we're just rolling right along. I'm just going to keep it rolling in. Let's just keep it rolling until we end today.
Let's go, because I got to vote today.
Right, we're doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
So we're doing good.
So let's just kick it over. Let's just kick it into the next hour that I'm late on anyway. Because
Good
it is.
morning,
Am I right?
Heather.
Yeah. Heather, good morning. Great to see you, Heather. Let me ask you a question. Halloween's over.
Yeah.
Now everyone wants to, but will you? Is it too early to put up your Christmas tree?
Yes.
I want to. Because I'm really behind, actually, on everything. So I really do want to.
Why do you say no? Why do you say yes? It's too early.
Because he's the Grinch.
Because Betty would
Right.
like to go and get a real Christmas tree and put it up in the beginning of November and then complain about it at the entire rest of the year because it's everywhere through the whole house.
No,
This
you
is-
can't
this
get a
is
real tree and put it
repetitive.
up now. You have to wait on that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. See?
I do it every year.
And
then she says
Gatlinburg,
that.
I'm going to Gatlinburg this year for Christmas. I'm going to cut a tree down.
You're going to go cut a tree down by yourself? Oh, my goodness. Are you going to drag it up a mountain? Really? With squirrels and things in it?
Mm-hmm.
And then what are you going to do with it?
Put it
It's
in
going
the
to be
cabin.
like National Lampoons. The squirrel comes
It's
out
going to
of
be
the
like
middle of his
super
house.
ginormous.
If I can make it that way.
It's going to be super ginormous. He's like squeezing it into the door.
It's
You're
all part of
bent
the
over in the house.
in order to make a vacation on Christmas be less like a vacation and more like a family get together,
Yeah.
we're planning things. Like
You're
the first
making
day
people
we're going to
work?
get there, we're going to go get a tree. The second day we're going to do all the decorations. We're going to hand make like popcorn stuff, and we're going to make the decorations. We're going to make the tree decorations.
I remember
Oh,
doing that as a
okay.
kid.
Right, all the things we do as a kid, and that
And the
tree is going to
Cheerio
have
strings,
right
the
all
popcorn
the popcorn strings, right, and we're going to do all this fun things with the trees, and then we'll all bring a couple of ornaments from home. That means something. I mean, we're still going to have our tree and stuff here,
Yeah.
but then Santa's going to arrive in Gatlinburg for us, and Finn wanted to know about that, by the way.
Through the real fireplace.
Finn, right?
Yeah.
I have a real fireplace.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You do have one.
I do have
don't.
one.
We have to fake one here.
Real fireplace here. Yeah. My neighbor's pissed about it.
Why?
He goes, I see him looking at the side of my house from through the front door. It's Steven, my buddy across the street. And I see him like pointing at my house. And I'm like, is there something wrong in my house?
Yeah.
So I come out the door and I'm like, what are you pointing at, bro? What's going on in my house?
I'm challenging
Because
you.
I'm just telling Hannah how you have a real fireplace.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, buddy. So, so Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Are you skipping it because you're going to put your tree up? Well, we're going to put. I know that we are taking the headless horseman and turning him into something,
To Santa.
and the headboard into a North Pole sign.
You should make him like the elf
Eh.
from the movie Elf with the curly hair and the wig and the whole thing.
Right. So we're going to. I don't know if I'm that serious into it, but that's where it'll go. But we have a ton of yard decorations for Christmas, so.
Yeah.
And we get ready for it, and I'm ready for it. But is it too soon? I mean, I don't know. Is it too soon? I'm ready.
If it was up to Sean, he would never decorate
Put the skeleton
anything
out there holding a turkey now, and then Christmas later.
with a.
Well, I
shell.
got. Bet we just combine the two holidays. Like we can make eggnog gravy and decorate your
Oh.
turkey with ornaments, chestnut dressing, cranberry flavored candy canes, build a mashed potato snowman. These are all things you could do. Just combine the two holidays. Let's just get it
There
rolling.
you go.
I do enjoy Thanksgiving though.
I don't. Turkey sucks.
I know you have a problem with it, but I like it because to me it's a no pressure holiday.
I'm glad you brought up Thanksgiving. I got this idea.
What?
So, do you know anybody who likes to like put on like costumes or kind of like
No.
somebody who doesn't mind dressing up? You know anybody like that?
No.
Like a what?
Like a turkey.
Like a turkey? Like a
Dress
gobble
like a
gobble?
turkey. Like dress like a turkey. Like if I bought somebody
I'm
a
not
turkey.
going to dress like a turkey. I see where this is going.
What are you talking? What are you talking
I see
about?
the bait coming here.
Maybe
Betty,
a
do you-
turkey leg?
So I'm thinking if we dress somebody up like a turkey,
Yeah.
and then we go over, just say some open field, right?
Yeah.
And
You
You're
gotta
not
give me
going
a
to shoot
shot?
them, are you?
What are you talking?
with a paintball gun, we
Oh
can have
my
a turkey
God.
shoot for prizes. And if you shoot our turkey, you get a prize.
Okay. And you have like a different colored, like.
I mean, you think Grinch Fest is a big deal? Wait till you
Oh
see
boy!
Shoot a turkey?
Sean's turkey shoot.
I already heard the
It'd be
Grinch is going to
Florida-
be in a
Southwest
dunk
Florida's
tank
only
this year.
turkey
Now I'm going to get
shoot.
shot at as a turkey. You guys are trying to give me...
Southwest Florida's only turkey shoot is with Big Mama Radio.
Turkey.
Join SJC Technologies and Sean as he'll be out in the middle of a field
Did you ever
dressed
wanna
as
be
a
a
turkey.
Pilgrim.
We'll give you 10 rounds in the paintball gun. If you can hit him with one round, you're in to win a trip for two to Turkeyville.
This is almost hateful.
Gobble, gobble.
The costume will protect you, bro.
Sure. Right?
Yeah, let me hear you do that. Let me hear. Yeah, good job.
All right, I'm almost got it.
You're ready to go.
You ain't going to be able to hear it from a distance
raise
anyway.
your hand if you're ready to let Sean get shot by a paintball gun in a
right.
turkey costume.
Oh, wait,
It
wait.
won't be the first time, I guess.
Sean, you'd be an instant celebrity. People would talk about
Right.
it forever,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh my goodness! Look, he says. Johnny says he's freezing his paintballs.
Yeah, see, we already got plans here. I know that trick. I ain't no fool.
Bam!
We're going to temperature check paintballs if it ever happens.
We're gonna temperature
We'll
check
supply the
them.
paintballs. Don't worry.
We'll put them in the microwave.
I'll supply the paintballs personally.
Can it be those little bath oil bombs? You remember, like in the 90s?
What are you trying to say? You got to bathe me? Oh, come on now.
Wouldn't
Come
that
on
be
now.
great if the paintball is like perfume?
Oh,
And then, if you got nailed, you smelled like
That'll
Victoria's
never come
Secret
out.
all day.
You're like
They'll never
potpourri
come out.
on one side. You got a prickly pear
You smell
on
like
the
a
other.
lavender.
Is that prickly pear on your armpit?
Every time I'm hanging out with you, I feel sleepy.
probably for the rest of my life.
You smell like
At least
Bath
we're not
and
going to
Body
use
Works.
that. At least we're not going to use pepper spray paintballs.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Exactly. Oh.
Make our turkey cry and win.
Jamie's
Yeah.
birthday's before Thanksgiving, so she says that is an important holiday for her.
Look, Johnny's all in. Johnny went from going poor Sean to I'm going to
And
be the
he's
first to
freezing the
shoot him.
paintballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Poor Sean. I'm freezing my paintballs.
You got a sniper rifle.
Right. And I'm going to get in my scope.
Johnny's like all covered in like camo from head to toe. He rolls out of his truck. I'm here for the turkey.
You know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do. We'll make this really fun. So we'll do this in like a wooded area somewhere.
Put the
okay?
turkey in a golf cart.
So we do this in a wooded area.
Yeah.
We let all the listeners, we'll pick 10 listeners, only 10 listeners get in.
Right.
We'll make the prize like $1,000, right?
Uh-huh.
10 listeners get in.
Yeah.
They're allowed to go into the woods and get into their turkey shoot location.
Okay.
And then we'll drive the turkey in.
Oh, so I'm
and
going to go through a
release
maze,
'em.
right?
And release them, not knowing where the people are.
Right?
And then he's got to run for his life. You know
Everybody
what I'm
can get a
saying?
different
Now,
color
The way it
paintball.
works,
Yeah.
the way it works, we put $1,000 on the line for Sean too.
Yeah.
So he's got to get from point A to point B without getting shot.
I'm not very nimble.
I know that part.
Yeah.
And
I walk like I'm 90, so you're going to be blasting a 90-year-old man in a turkey
so
suit.
great. Jamie says she's wearing all camouflage.
Right. You put $1,000 on the
Yeah.
line, it's over. I get a gunshot to put this grand up right now.
Oh my goodness.
I can get a gun shop right now to put this $1,000 up.
You know what's actually very funny about the whole thing?
Phew, I like it. You're in almost. Go ahead. Tell me.
Betty and I's second date
Was that a turkey shoot?
was at a zombie
broke my
paintball.
toe.
So shoot.
He broke
We went
my
to
toe.
Up
was
here
for
in Ca-
Halloween.
I did it too. The zombie,
And the little
Yeah.
zombie
and the
shoot.
paintball guns were kind of weak,
Yeah,
right?
they were weak, and it gave you not enough paintballs.
Right,
and then all
right.
the zombies came through the tables and got
Right,
you. And then
right.
she screamed, ran off, and kicked me in the back of my leg and broke her toe.
I did break my toe.
That was our second date.
Yeah.
It was fun, right?
You
You had a
still-
good time.
you
I had a great
still
time.
It was a great
yeah.
time. Great. Now you're
We
gonna be
had
the
some
turkey.
bandages for the toes and a couple.
You
sticks,
love this
but-
idea. Tell me you don't love this idea.
Yeah, I'm cool with shooting him with paint. That's
Right.
cool.
What?
You kind of like this idea too. I know you do, especially the hunting way.
We could dress like
It's like
pilgrims
it's like
and
it's like
release the
almost like a
turkey.
game show. What do you do when you put 7 strangers in the woods with paintball guns? Ask them to hide, and then send your engineer through in a turkey suit.
I mean, it sounds like a great time, really, but I mean, we've got so much else to do between now and this year.
Oh, I'll get
maybe
Sarah.
next
I
year.
can get Sarah to put it together.
Maybe
Yeah.
next year.
We're good.
No, and this is the thing. Everybody participating has to dress like a
We got a
pilgrim.
ghost hunt this year.
No, you got to get camoed out. You got to
You're
be in a
leaving.
ghillie suit.
You're leaving town.
But that doesn't make it authentic. They have
Right.
to have like the pilgrim hat and the pilgrim stuff. Like I want to see them in like.
That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I like that better.
and
now.
in any
Yeah.
true costume form that Betty
Yeah.
gets me, you got to nearly tape my eyes shut. Yeah, that's gonna be important.
And it's funny because I do love your blue eyes, but I always have them covered.
That's so phenomenal. This, by the way, this is a great idea.
Camel pilgrims. They're already
Right.
adjusting. They've already redirected
What was
course.
it? What was that show? What was that TV
I need to
show?
see your penny
with the big
loafers.
beards. What are they called?
The Amish?
No, the big long beard guy.
Oh, the guy with the pig, or the duck calls. The duck
Duck.
calls.
Duck Dynasty.
Dynasty. Yeah.
Right. This week on Duck Dynasty's Turkey Hunt, we'll bring Sean in, and everybody will get in their camouflage pilgrim outfits.
Pilgrim edition. Dun, dun.
Well, I think it's only fair that the turkey would get 2 paintball guns that would be fully automatic.
The turkey can shoot back.
Yeah. I mean, if I got a shooting
The
chance, I'm
turkey's
in.
not like Rambo.
Yeah. If the turkey shoots you more times than you shoot the turkey wins.
They drew first blood.
So Jamie says, so when are we doing this? I need
When
to
are we
order
doing
my
this?
outfit. You got people already ordering outfits. Here we go.
I mean, I want you to understand the promo. The promo would just be amazing.
Yeah, it really could be.
Ow! Ow!
I think there should be 2 turkeys, and then the contest can
What-
also be which one of us gets less paint.
But you know what? That's a great idea.
Whichever one of us gets
so
less
he just
paint.
volunteered you because I have to host it. So,
I don't-
Oh, here we go.
so it just I can't believe you just your own husband just volunteered you to go ahead and dress up like a turkey.
I don't run.
It's okay. That's right. But most turkeys don't. So you're okay. Don't try me.
Oh, they say Big Mama
I
is
don't
the
like
other
turkey.
turkey.
I can't dress up like a
Yeah.
turkey.
Since he loves
Yeah.
them so much.
You love turkey so much. How can it not be?
Right.
yours?
I hate turkey, but I'm not alone on my hatred for turkey. Most people prefer this Thanksgiving food over turkey.
What?
Campbell's third annual State of the Sides report reveals that America's Thanksgiving loyalties lies with the side dishes over turkey all day.
That's fair.
Over half of the respondents said they'd rather fill their plates with sides, and 40% would be happy skipping the turkey altogether.
I saw something the other
40%.
day.
That's quite a view,
You know-
especially if you take out the 5% margin of people that aren't
And,
voting.
and if you think about it, the first thing I do with my slice of turkey is I put the stuffing and mashed potatoes on top of it.
Yeah, you do. I don't like that you combine food.
It's amazing that way.
I cannot combine
But
food.
if I
don't
didn't
like
have
that.
the turkey there, it would still be amazing.
Stuffing is number 1 on the list, by the way.
I saw
make
the other
some
day,
amazing
and I thought
stuffings.
about you because it was a turkey. It was not turkey. It was sausage, the meatballs, but with all like the turkey dressing, the stuffing, like all the other stuff. But it was no turkey, and supposedly then you dip it in like a cranberry sauce.
Duh.
Yeah, and I was like, he
Guys,
might like
it's
that.
not just turkey.
No, it wasn't turkey.
It's not just turkey.
It's all the
Cranberry
other
sauce
Oh,
sucks.
amazing. I love
Brown gravy is horrendous.
stuff. Oh, I'm cool with the gravy.
Mashed potatoes.
it. You're just very picky.
Stuffing unless it's stovetop.
Oh my gosh. I'll make some stuffing for you. It's amazing.
All right,
Stovetop
corn is
trash.
okay.
You love corn, don't even.
Ham, all right. So give me some ham. Give me a couple of rolls. And give me some corn.
So then
and
you
get out of my way because I'm not eating anything else.
you can wear the blow up piggy outfit, and then you can wear up the blow up
And I would
turkey outfit.
skip this whole turkey.
And then we could see, and already Johnny says I'll be the host, and you guys can do that. There we go, turkey and Pig.
Yeah, I
Go.
mean, if you're the piggy, I definitely would.
Who said they'll be the host?
Betty's gonna be the
They
host.
they want me to be the host.
Yeah,
I don't think
Betty's-
they said that. I didn't
Yeah,
see that
that's what-
anywhere
No,
in there.
no, no.
No,
they did.
Big Mama
They
and
did.
Sean, Betty host.
See? You
Nah,
guys
well,
are gonna-
that's Johnny D.
Yeah,
Hooker. His last name's Hooker. I mean, what can you expect from a guy with the last name Hooker?
I mean, anybody
Johnny
with the
knows
last
what
name
he's
Hooker's
talking
got some
about.
experience.
He knows
I'm
what he's
saying.
talking about.
I'm not getting in a turkey outfit. I don't like turkey
No, you're
enough.
doing the pig one.
no,
he
you
said.
can do the pig.
Yeah, see, you got the sounds and everything, man. See, it's down. It's happening. It's happening.
We gotta get you guys that gun. You can both borrow the scooter.
You guys got to shoot us while we're on the scooter?
Just go in the scooter.
That'd be too. But no, because here's what'll happen.
people
I'll
gotta
turn the
shoot
corner
you.
at like 10 miles an hour, and the ball will be coming at me at 30,
Yeah.
which gives you a 40-mile-an-hour hit. No, thank
Right,
you.
right.
No, thank you.
And we already know Johnny's got frozen paintballs.
Right. Wham! Knock me dead off the scooter.
You'll be a porksicle. So yeah.
Well, it's not a no, Sean. I see that it's not a no. You're thinking about it, and I'll take that.
I mean, this is starting to get funner and funner the more we talk about
Right.
it. So
I think my
we
favorite
should.
part of the holidays is always family game night and getting together with your family and playing some
Yeah.
games and having some fun. And we always like to play the fun Christmas games like the tape ball. You ever play the tape ball?
I've seen it on TV, but I've never done it.
Oh, you have to do a tape ball. But the secret to a tape ball is this, okay?
You gotta do it gloves
Do you guys
on,
do an
right?
SJC Christmas party?
We usually take all the guys out to eat.
All right, so do a
their
part, do a ball,
families and
do a ball at the table.
stuff. Okay.
All right. So you start off with like say $200 in like a film can, all right, like an old time film can or a pill bottle, right?
Okay.
And then you take like duct tape and you wrap, I don't know, 10 different pieces. You rip it. Make sure you rip pieces of it. Just don't keep going. You're gonna go short pieces, long pieces,
Okay.
short pieces, long
Pretty
pieces,
cool.
and then you switch to Gorilla Tape, and then you're gonna switch to that no flood tape. And then you might go to some
The
packing
flex?
tape,
Yeah.
and then you'll go to some blue. But you end it so when you last thing you do is use blue tape
Okay, this is not what I've
because
seen.
blue tape is easy.
Yeah.
So when you peel off the blue tape, everybody thinks it's going to be easy. They're like, "Oh, give me the ball, give me the ball!" And then when it comes around to you and you get to the flood tape, and you're like, "Yeah," because what you got to do is you got to roll doubles. So I got the ball.
Yeah.
You're next in line. You're rolling dice until you roll doubles. I keep peeling. If I get to the center before you roll doubles, I get to keep whatever's inside.
And then if it's double,
and
then
once
I
you roll
take
doubles,
it.
you take it.
And then I start doing
And then
it.
you start doing the next person's rolling doubles.
Okay, so they're just trying
Right.
just as fast as they can. I got you. Because I was like, what's the time?
I
have
think this
seen
year
a
we're
different
gonna
one.
we're gonna do a couple of different ones this year because it'll
I
be
saw Saran wrap one.
Right.
They put like a bunch of like every like layer has like I don't know, different kinds of stuff.
now what we're
gift
talking about. It'll be on
cards
everybody's
and
social media.
Blah blah blah.
Right, right.
And then they wrap it up into this big ball. So every time that you start peeling it, the same thing where you roll the dice, then whatever falls out, you keep. So like if it was a gift card in that layer, you keep that gift card. The more you
Right.
keep going, like there's more.
I've
stuff
seen that
in there.
before too. Yeah,
That one was
yeah,
cool
yeah,
too.
yeah. I've seen that done with candy for kids.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Right.
Yeah,
so you
they do
just
different ones.
you do a layer with a bunch of candy.
Do a
in
ball
there.
with cash.
I like that you're looking it up, Sean.
Oh, there's a turkey outfit.
Nah, the $37 one's better. I mean, that one's cool,
There
but
you
you're
go.
gonna get nailed
What
and it's
the
gonna hurt.
heck?
They
Why
got the
does that
best
look-
chance of
You got-
running.
Right? No, I don't think so.
Put that turkey up
Go
there
that.
so they can
Look
see
at
that.
the $37 one. That one's gonna protect
Yes.
your ass.
That one's better.
Let's see.
It's
Right?
and it's got a
You-
pilgrim hat.
Right.
See?
And I might be able to fly too.
Right. You could protect yourself with your wings.
Yeah.
Right.
I get some lift.
See? You could get
Gobble,
it.
gobble, gobble.
If you-
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Matter of fact, I might rock
I
that this
definitely
year
would
for
need
mine.
a face mask.
Right.
That looks like a snuggie. Like you could wear that to like hang.
See, look at that. Let's do
Santa
what we need.
on a turkey.
Santa on a turkey. I mean, that is a costume right there.
What
Santa,
kind of cruel bastard's gonna shoot at Santa on a turkey?
Why don't you guys just dress up like tacos? Like turkey tacos.
Look at the inflatable turkey's good too, but the problem is,
My pop.
oof,
I'm hungry.
man.
Oh, see, that's good. But yeah, Johnny will go right through that with his.
Yeah, his frozen paintballs will take
Frozen,
that out
yeah.
pretty
He's
He's
quick.
not getting to use frozen paintballs.
Only on the
All
pig. Only on the piggy round.
Oh, that's so great.
But I want them to wear a costume too.
You
See,
always
look at
do.
that! Look at the cooked turkey right there. You should just be a cooked turkey.
A cooked turkey.
Oh, there we go.
Bro, that's it right there.
What is those big
Oh, it's on
paintings?
Oh, it's on
Temu.
Temu.
Oh,
You
it's
never
gotta
get
You
it.
got to spend first.
It's got to be like 15 months till you
Oh my
get
God,
it.
you won 200. It's
$200.
amazing. You got the best thing ever.
Woo!
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
it.
sign in.
I always have good luck.
You can
at
exit out
Temu.
top. Exit out top. See it there?
I always have really good luck at
In
Temu.
the underwear.
What the freak?
Novel Dad put that on the turkey.
No, see, and then there's a turkey hat. You put that on. What the?
That right there, my friend, says, I'm here to have fun.
Yeah.
It does. It really does.
That is a good one.
But
for
guess what
you.
I've learned?
What?
Those are the hottest costumes on the planet.
It
you
is
can,
hot.
You can do a lot with those, though, because they inflate so much. You can put some little fans in there, and you can have those ice vests in there. It changes the whole world.
And unless I can have a beer
It's-
cooler in there, I'm not interested.
You almost
I
can.
know
You
you
almost
can, right.
can. Holy cow.
No.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there you go. Piggy with nipples. Get him that one.
By the way, before we leave today, I just want to remind everybody that it's Love Your Red Hair Day.
This is all you,
See?
man. See? We got the cooked turkey, and you got the pork costume, piggy costume.
It's got a little weenie on the back. Oh, it's a
That's
tail.
a tail.
Oh,
It's a
that's
tail.
kinda weird. Why does my pig costume have a hot dog?
All right, you're wearing it backwards.
I thought it was bacon. Okay, so Johnny has agreed. Okay, no to frozen paintballs.
Oh God, this is too much.
There you go.
Oh, fuzzy piggy
Right.
wiggly.
I'm not spending $126 to get paintball on it. I know
I
that.
bet you we can find a sponsor.
Hey, look, we'll do that during Easter, okay? For Easter ham, I'll do the. Listen, if you do the turkey during Easter, I'll be the pig.
The Easter turkey. What? No, you
There's
have to
got to
a
be
back-
penalties for backing out.
Okay. All right, deal. All right, I like these. Say, there's got to be penalties for backing out. I'm an evil genius.
Oh my goodness, Jamie's all excited about this. I think we just made her day.
Right.
She wants to be the photographer.
Right.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
get. I'm gonna get slow mo video footage. I'm gonna send a videographer out there to slow mo the whole thing.
Y'all are gonna have to figure out the paintballs and make it safe, but I'll
And you
figure out
all-
the costume.
You all have to be drunk when you do this. Wait, is that allowed to have machinery like that and be drunk?
I gotta find a location. If
Well,
you're, if you're really in, I
it's
gotta
like,
find a
it's
location.
like base. If I get a gun and I shoot you, you have to go drink and then come
We should
back
get
out.
that. I won that Tommy's wheeling tipsy little thing. We pull up with booze.
I thought we were gonna do that at the
I
Ghost
don't
hunt.
know. I don't know.
Well, we're on to Thanksgiving now. Ghost or old.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
now
at-
we're in.
Yeah,
now
you're
we're into
looking for
shooting
now.
turkeys. Now
You're
we're
still,
looking
in
to
for,
shoot
you're
turkeys.
still looking for an out on the ghost hunt.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
happening.
You're coming to ghost hunt.
It's
You ever
happening.
wonder
we gotta
why-
start putting it together.
I'm going to leave you with some food for thought today because we're going towards the end of the show and we all have voting to do, and I don't want to keep anybody too late. And Sean's just looking for a reason to make me work, just like my old boss.
Is it really that time already?
It is.
I have to go vote. If you haven't voted, go vote.
Make sure you go out and vote, damn it.
Tonight, maybe tonight, we find out if it's a boy or a girl. Maybe tomorrow.
Tonight,
maybe
maybe
next week.
Saturday.
Maybe in
Why do
January.
you? I'm just going to leave you some food for thought
But we'll see.
before we leave today. Why do we call the most popular pencil number 2?
It's because of the size of the lead.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, fat-free. I love my all-wine diet.
Yeah.
Pizza will never tell you to apologize to your mother-in-law.
Okay. That makes sense.
My favorite exercise is a cross between a lunge and a crunch. It's called lunch. And last but not least, I just peed so hard that I laughed a little bit, just so you guys know.
That happens to me all the time.
Anything else before we go today? You guys want to say anything?
Johnny did pop in and said, hey, seriously, need to talk to you about the bike drive for Christmas. And we can give toys and bikes out in North Fort Myers.
I know, I got work to do
cool.
This needs to be you guys' shirt.
Run. Run, Techie. Oh, put it on the screen. That should be and put BMR on it.
Right. Put a BMR logo right there between the legs.
Run.
Turkey Run BMR.
Run, BMR. There you go. Yeah. You got to be decorated.
I could just see Sean running.
Yeah, I'm not much of a runner, so it'll be comical.
Yeah.
Pow.
I'm
Pow,
pretty
pow,
much
pow,
just
pow.
going to be covered with paint.
Pow,
That's
pow,
pretty
pow,
much
pow,
how it's
pow.
going down.
Yeah. That'll be
Then
interesting.
at that point, we put a target on you. And
Oh, there you
whichever
go.
color paintball hits the target wins the prize.
Who
I
should
think
wear
everybody
those?
that plays has
Yes,
to wear
they
this.
have to wear that. If you're gonna shoot
If you're
at the
going to
turkey,
be shooting at a turkey, you got to have a penalty too, because the turkey can't run.
Look at this
this
mess.
will be like the worst game of Olympic
still
games of the
see.
planet.
I'm not 100% sure I don't love this mask just in general for my Thanksgiving this year. I'm going to show up at Hannah's house. Be like, hold on, guys. I got to get dressed for Thanksgiving.
What is it with the little beanie top thing?
I don't like
I don't know
the
what that's
eyes.
about.
It looks creepy.
Yeah.
Well, you can put sunglasses on it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There we go. We can make them wear that with our meta
What is
glasses
it? Look,
so we can
look,
record
wait,
it.
Wait, stop for a second. Let's look at this guy. And let's just look at his form outside of the mask. His, what is it? What is that thing in his body? Like his,
It's weird, isn't it? It's like his chest is caved in, but
It's
he's
like
got some
his
kind of
bumps are out.
yeah.
like what is that? That's a weird,
And why does
oddly
he only
shaped,
work out one arm? Like,
Right.
there's like
That's a
one-
weirdly shaped person.
Yeah, well, that's why they put a turkey head on him.
Right.
'Cause he's
Like, no, don't worry, we're not going to show
Jamie
your
says
sunken
send her the
chest.
link. She's gonna get her own so she can make a drinking
Why
hole.
are all his fingers the same exact size?
And why do they have larger ends like ET?
Yeah, I think he's an alien guy.
I am an alien.
Send me the link. Man, Jamie's on this.
from another planet, I am. But I am from a
Oh.
completely different universe, I am.
So we're gonna definitely get you drunk, put on the hat or put on the face
I'm
mask,
gonna get you drunk and shoot your ass in a
And-
turkey suit.
dress you like a peg,
I'm
like a
gonna get
pilgrim.
you drunk and make you run fast.
Oh my god, look at all the cute outfits you could get. Oh yeah, you're gonna love turkey by the end of this.
If you're getting him in a turkey outfit already,
There's a
love him.
squirrel.
Look, it's got your nuts.
Oh,
Bye everybody.
there's the hula version.
Right. You should wear nothing but the hula skirt.
Oh my god.
Oh, guys, there's your outfit. There it is, Sean. That's going to protect you all the way around.
That's
There you
it.
go. That one's fluffy. Everything.
177. That's not bad.
Like a
for that
mutant
type-
turkey.
That's a very detailed turkey.
Right.
there.
That's a hell of a mascot uniform. Like, you could just be like the turkey guy.
Yeah. Gobble gobbles.
Like, you could go around and be like, would you like to have a turkey for your
There you go.
Thanksgiving? I'm the mascot.
Turkey. Turkey.
All right, guys, have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, when that repo man comes for the car, don't forget to save the radio.